a good thing that we are ready, Chef Shorter, because we are going to be doing some pizza for you. We're going to get back to that segment, hopefully, in just a minute, but we're keeping you cool and light and fresh this summer, and we're so excited to have Chef Hudson Shorter with us. And you are from?
Central Bistro.
I love it, Central Bistro, and you're going to show us how to make a delicious pizza. Tell us what the name of it is again.
This is our prosciutto and melon pizza.
And it's a white sauce, but we're not using sauce at all, are we?
Correct.
Oh,
a white
goodness.
pizza is basically just with the cheese.
Okay, well, let's get going. I'm going to put gloves on.
All right.
Because I don't want to make anybody sick. Not that I am, just getting it out there. But let's go ahead and start. So what do we do with our dough?
Okay, so what we're going to do is we have to press our dough out.
Okay. You have yours already so nice and neat. I'm going to do my best.
You're doing well.
Does it matter how thick or?
You know, you can go as thick or as thin as you want, depending on how you like your crust.
Okay. I like mine on the thinner side.
Okay.
So I'll try to go a little bit thinner.
Good, good. Now, we do something special with our prosciutto pizza, prosciutto and melon pizza. We do a balsamic caviar.
Ooh.
And we're gonna make that today. It's very simple and it's a lot of fun. Stuff so you can do at home as well too with the kids. They'll enjoy that very much.
And I want you to see this because I thought you had poured me a drink, but in fact you had not. This is what?
This is chilled olive oil.
Chilled olive oil, so it's cold.
Yes.
And that's going to be a major part of this recipe, right?
Absolutely. So first, to make the balsamic beads, we need balsamic vinegar. And what we use for the thickening agent is agar-agar. And it's basically a gelatinous substance. It's derived from plant cells.
Okay.
So it's a vegetarian gelatin, if you will.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we just put this in here with the balsamic.
On low heat?
Low heat,
okay.
Yep. And we're going to mix this up. And once it dissolves, probably in about 10, 20 seconds, it's ready to go.
Okay. 10, 20 seconds, and that's just with...
Just with the agar-agar.
Agar-agar. And how much of the agar do we use?
We use about half an ounce for about 8 ounces, 12 ounces.
Okay.
So, and also with this is used primarily in Asian cooking, and they use a lot of it for desserts, jellos, etc.
To give it that thickening, it's like a thickening agent.
Yes, exactly, just like a jello.
Okay.
So, I think we're almost there, and then this is where the fun part comes in, where the glass of oil.
So how do you chill this? Just put it in the fridge?
Yes, in the freezer. We do it in the freezer.
How long?
About 15 minutes, just to bring it down to temperature.
Okay, so extra virgin olive oil in the freezer for about 15 minutes, in a glass jar, preferably?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, and we're
That looks
almost
good.
there. Just when you see everything all dissolved.
Okay, and this pizza, this is it's a great summer dish, but I'm sure it's something that you guys serve. The customers love it.
Yes, yes, and we do it with
melon. We used watermelon in our first salad that we did, the watermelon and feta. This is cantaloupe, another one of my favorite summer fruits.
Now, and we're just going to peel this off because we're going to shave it. We're going to shave it nice and thin.
Okay.
And what I'm doing here is I just cut the ends off, and this is an easy way to peel fruit without doing anything too extreme or too dangerous. There we go. So we have our nice little piece right there.
Yeah.
And
I'll move these for you.
Thank you.
And people want to know, and I don't mean to put you on the spot with this, but how do you pick a good melon? You know, whether it be watermelon, whether it be cantaloupe, I mean, you always are told to thump it.
Yeah, you can thump it. There's many things, but I think you want to smell it.
The tip?
Yep,
Okay.
right where the on the tip where the stem is.
And how should it smell?
Sweet.
Sweet. Same for the watermelon?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So we have a little mandolin here, and when using one of these at home, always be very careful. And it just makes nice, thin, little shaved slices.
Oh, yeah.
And you can see that. We'll do a couple here. And always watch your fingertips when you come down to the end.
We have about a minute left, just giving you a time check.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So this is the shaved melon that we're going to top with this. Now we can come back over to our agar-agar and our balsamic, and we can start making our balsamic beads. Okay. This is the fun part. This is where we have a little pipette.
Neat.
Okay, so we're just going to take up some of the balsamic.
And being very careful because it's hot.
Yes. And then we come right over here to the...
That is so cool.
And you just make these little beads and just push it down in there. And you can make them as big or as little as you'd like. And You can just keep going with it.
Now,
Here you
how
go.
are you going to take these out? You're going to show us that, aren't you?
Uh-huh. Here you go.
Look
So,
at that. Is so cool. So you're making different sizes.
yes.
I never knew you could do this. This is such a cool idea.
It's very fun. You can do all
Yeah.
sorts of stuff with it,
This
too.
is a science project. You can really take this into some classrooms.
Absolutely.
I love it. And what will these beads be used for?
This is for garnish for the end.
Okay.
Most people put a balsamic reduction or a balsamic glaze on the pizza, and we use this, and it
Can
gives
I
that
start
nice little
assembling
pop.
it for you?
Please, yes.
Okay, so what am I putting on first? The cheese?
So we're going to go with a little bit of cheese. Yes,
Okay.
here you go.
Because then you have to get to the hard work of the beads. So I'm going to start putting cheese in it, just as much as cheese or as little cheese as we want.
Absolutely.
Okay. And for those who haven't used the prosciutto, I think I said it wrong.
Prosciutto.
Prosciutto, thank you. Because it's a Monday for me. So tell me again how what it is.
Prosciutto
it's got
is a
salty
cured
taste.
pork.
Am I putting that on next?
Yes.
Okay. It's a cured pork.
So what they do is they salt wrap a pork leg, and then they age it for anywhere from 14 to 24, 36 months, and the longer you go in salting it and curing it.
Can you grab some out of there and throw them on, because
Yes.
I know you're going to come back in the next segment. What are you making for us next?
Next, we're going to do our cold potato and leek soup. It's also known as a vichyssoise. And vichyssoise is a French soup.
All right, that looks so good. And you'll just pop them in the oven for how long?
About 10 to 12 minutes.
This should go on after, though.
Yes.
Okay, I put it on before, but it should go on after. Okay, for about 10 to 12 minutes, nice golden brown crust.
Yes.
Delicious. All right, stick around. We have all these recipes on SonoraLiving.com, and Chef Hudson's going to be doing another dish for us in just a bit.